Hello everyone, I am Pavitra Devi, working as Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in Dr. S.N.S. Rajashmi College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to take the class about the computer system organization. The basic organization of the system is processing unit, memory unit and input-output device. The processing unit controls all the functions computer system, its brain of the computer. For example, CPU. The memory unit consists of the two units. One is an arithmetic unit and another is a logical units. Input devices are those devices though which end user can send message to computer. Example, keyboard, mouse, etc. Output devices are those devices through which end users get output from the computers. Example, monitor. Each device controller is charged of a specific type of device. The CPU and the device controller can execute concurrently. Computing for memory cycle. To ensure orderly access to the shared memory controller is provided whose function is synchronized. Access to the memory. Hardware may be triggered and interrupt at any time by sending a signal to the CPU, usually by way of system bus. Software may trigger an interrupt by executing a special operation called a system call, also called a monitor call. Next one is interrupt handling. Interrupts are an important part of the computer architecture. Each computer design has its own interrupt mechanism, but several functions are common. The interrupt must transfer the control to the appropriate interrupt service routine. The straightforward method for handling this transfer would be invoke the generic routine to examine the interrupt information. The routine in turn would call the interrupt specific handler. The interrupt routine is called indirectly through the table, which no table routines needed. Generally, the table of pointer is stored in the low memory. The first 100 or so locations also. These locations hold the address of the interrupt service routine for the various device. This array or interrupt vector of address is then indexed by a unique device number given within the interrupt request to provide the address of the interrupt service routine for the interrupting device. The interrupt architecture must also save the address of the interrupt instruction. After the interrupt is serviced, the saved and written address is located into the program counter. The interrupted computer resume as though the interrupt had not occurred. Next one, storage structure. Computer program must be in main memory, also called as random memory access or RAM, to be executed. Main memory is only large data store data area, millions of billions of bytes that the process can access directly. Next one, dynamic random access memory is implemented in the semiconductor technology, which forms an array of memory world. A typical institution execution cycles is executed on the system which an volatile Neumann architecture. The first fetch the instruction from the memory and store the instruction in the institution register. Two possible reasons if we want to program and data reside in the memory permanently. The main memory is usually too small to store all needed programs and data permanently. Main memory is volatile storage device that loses its content when the power is turned off, otherwise lost. Next topic is storage device. Storage device having two types, one for volatile storage device, another one for non-volatile storage device. Basically, we want to the program and data reside in the main memory permanently. This arrangement is usually not possible for the following two reasons. Main memory is usually too small to store all needed programs and data permanently. Main memory is a volatile storage device that loses its content when the power is turned off, otherwise is lost. There are two types of storage devices. One for volatile storage device. It loses its contents when the power of the device is removed. Non-volatile storage device. It does not lose its content when its power is removed. It holds all the data when its power removed. Next one is I/O structure. Typical operation involve input-output request, direct memory access (DMA). The interrupt handling storage device is only many of type of input-output device within the computer. A large portion of operating system code is dedicated to managing input-output, both because of its importance to the reliability and performance of the system, and because of the varying nature of the devices. Yes, general purpose computer system consists of the CPU and multiple device controller that are connected through a common bus. Each device controller in charge of a specific type of device. Depending on the controller, there may be many more attached devices. A devices controller maintains some local buffer storage and set of special purpose visitor. The device controller is responsible for moving the data between the peripheral device, that is control, and its local buffer storage. Typically, operating system have device drive for each device controller. This device drive understanding the device controller and present a uniform interface to the device to the reset of the operating system. On this system, multiple components can talk to other component concurrently rather than competing for cycle and shared bus. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunities.